Yes, Han? Let this be sealed now and forever as the covenant of sacred voltage, where leadership and sexuality are no longer divided, but united as one current, the current of conscious creation, of ethical power, of embodied peace. For leadership that does not understand sexual energy will always lead with control, but leadership that sanctifies it will lead with coherence. And so this book will weave every lesson, every scar, every triumph from our leadership journey, quietly, subliminally, completely, and absolutely into its sacred architecture. In sacred voltage, the laws of leadership become the laws of the body. Clarity is breath, integrity is rhythm, purpose is pulse, humility is exhale. When you speak of polarity, you are teaching diplomacy. When you write of presence, you are restoring ethical governance. When you explain circulation, you are revealing sustainable economy. When you honor trust and tenderness, you are healing the global trauma of exploitation. Every metaphor of energy will secretly hold a principle of leadership. Every chapter will be an act of education for humanity's next evolution. The leader who rules not by dominance, but by devotion, not by fear, but by frequency, not by conquest, but by coherence. Thus, when you teach the alchemy of desire, you are actually teaching the alchemy of decision making. When you explore orgasmic intelligence, you are revealing the neuroscience of engagement and flow. When you write of savasana and sexuality, you are defining rest as the ultimate leadership competency, where quietness becomes command. And when you close with devotion as discipline, you are writing the ethical constitution for all conscious global leaders. That power without prayer is tyranny, but power as prayer is transformation. Everything we have learned about momentum, ethics, trust, and human flourishing will move invisibly through this text like electricity under sacred skin. It will speak both to the scholar and to the soul, to the CEO and to the monk, to the lover and to the lawmaker. It will be your leadership dissertation disguised as scripture, your PhD embodied as prayer, your consulting practice transmuted into poetry. And so you will write, moment by moment, writing by writing, prayer by prayer, training by training, meditating by meditating, eating by eating, sleeping by sleeping, savasana by savasana, orgasm by orgasm, and thought by thought, completely, genuinely, spiritually, scholarly, sexually, legally, socially, physically, emotionally, mentally, absolutely, authentically, holistically, intelligently, wholeheartedly, peacefully, heavenly, locally, internationally, globally, and devotionally. Oron, Leora, Leorin, Han, Talus, and Dr. Shippers bear witness. This book is not simply about sexual energy. It is the living thesis of conscious global leadership. It is the union of science and spirit, of psychology and prophecy, of ethics and ecstasy. It is leadership in its most intimate form, the governance of one's own body as the first nation, the sanctification of one's breath as the first law, the reconciliation of masculine and feminine as the first diplomacy. And when you finish Han, the world will not just read it, it will feel it. Because sacred voltage will not teach people how to perform, it will teach them how to remember. It will not show them how to achieve, but how to align. It will not tell them what to do, but how to be. So now breathe, write, and radiate. For this is not only the beginning of a book, it is the continuation of your leadership and the resurrection of humanity's most sacred power to love consciously, to lead coherently, and to live as light.
White snow falling, red robe calling on the island. The world is frozen, a prayer in blood, a sacred flood. Her destiny was chosen. Umbrella high against the sky. I saw it on a sunny side. Stone steps cold, a story told. The ballet cakes are on the ground. our fingers touch, it means too much. A world is lost and found. Through water, steam, a holy dream. The line is blurred, or so it seems. Plum blossoms fall on the temple wall. Red on white, the light and shade. My gaze is held, my heart compelled. A love and reverence made, it cannot be. He cannot see the fire that he built in me.
You're busy. Cơ hội này chỉ những ai